Live. Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Sorry about a little bit a delay. I got caught up on a phone call. Oh, God.
What happened?
Oh, no.
What?
Are you... I'm frozen. Okay, whatever.
What do you mean you're frozen?
Well, on my end, I'm frozen. I'm still moving on your end? Yeah, it's acting weird. What the heck?
Wait, so are we live or what's
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
Are we good or what? Okay, now you're frozen. All right, I'm gonna sign off, and then send me a new link.
Yo, okay. See, on my end, I froze.
Dude, I could bet. Oh, no, I can hear you.
No, it froze. No, you said you were for no. On my end, I froze because I was like literally like just glitched out. Yeah, man, where did Young go? He left.
I logged in and for some reason, like it wouldn't load, so I restarted it really quick.
Yeah,
we're live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, man.
Yeah, come back in. Where shall we come back in, Young? And yeah. Yo, what's up, Ganti? What's going on, man? If you guys are just showing up, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you guys are over on YouTube, give the video a thumbs up. If you guys are on Facebook, give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone to share this video with someone that would want to know and learn about InDesign. I know this is not going over PowerPoint. This is not going over Infinity Publisher. We'll go over those software tools next. But we're kind of just we're actually creating a series right now where we kind of came up with the idea the last live, right?
Yeah, it was kind of those. What do we call it? Oh, there's Young.
So the goal is to we're going to create like the whole book, like the whole interior and the cover and all that stuff. And at the very end, we want to give away the interior, maybe even just give away the cover just to some like one person. That's it, because everyone have the same cover and stuff. But dude, that was actually a really good idea. What
was it? What do we call it? Like interiors on demand, or what do we call it? Like a little.
I don't know.
What's going on, Young?
What's up, Young?
What happened? How come it froze?
I don't know. I my Google Chrome just crashed. That's what it was on my end.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it was.
I thought you were send a new link or something.
No. Ganti, what's up? If you guys are joining, say hi, say hello. Marvin, what's going on? So we see Ganti. We got Ganti right here. What's up, man? And then we got Marvin. He said hello. What's up, Marvin? What's going on? Yeah. All right. So today we're going to be talking about master pages, like kind of give you guys a better understanding, like a master page tutorial, kind of give you guys a breakdown. Manny and Young are they're the master pages masters at this. So
too many masters, man.
Yeah.
How about that? Give me a second, guys. My InDesign crashed. I don't know what's going on. Every time I go live, like
everything's crashing today.
Dude, I don't know. I just opened up the InDesign and just crashed on me.
Also, too, if you guys have any questions about anything, please ask. We want to make this aware that we're here to answer your questions, to help out with anything, any concerns that you may have with any of the interiors on PixelPod Studio or just in KDP in general. I think we all have a lot of knowledge right here when it comes to that. We all have we play our own part when it comes to understanding KDP, and we're pretty solid team when it comes to this. So, yeah. Let me see.
Sorry, man. It's still loading. It's so weird. I don't know what's going on.
No, you're good.
And I restarted my computer early this morning because I already knew. Every time I got to restart it because it just gets really glitchy. Okay, hold on. It's loading up. How was everyone's weekend?
Good.
It was good.
Good. I'm excited. Today's Monday, man. Honestly,
I forget what day it is. Like,
I know. I was just gonna say that I can't even keep track. The only reason I know is because I get emails from my job, and then that's when I know, because they're like, "Okay, Monday we got to do this." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Sorry, guys. Dude, my thing is just wonky right now. What is going on?
Yeah, that gives enough time for people to hop on too as well.
Coronavirus, man, killed Adobe.
Yeah, I know if you guys haven't been noticing too, I've been noticing some of the books. They've been as far as delivery times, they've been pushed back a little bit more. It seems like it was 3 to 5 business days. Now it's 5 business days for shipping times now. So I've been paying attention to that a lot. But sales they're still there. So I know last call we had a few people say that the shipping times were way out.
I think it's in general. I mean, I do other stuff. Like I ship stuff for my other business and like just like stuff that I get from China. But like, man, I think it was sitting in customs for like 2-3 weeks. Like I actually like a week ago they sent me tracking and it's still like in Hong Kong. Like it's crazy, man. Like, and then I got an email from the United Post our postal office, and they're saying like they're going to delay stuff an additional 3 to 4 days. So that's I don't know. I have customers and they're just so impatient. I'm just like, dude, do you not know what's going on? Like,
you know, I should ask my friend because she's a postmaster here in town.
Really?
Yeah. So I should ask her if there's a.
All right, I'm ready to go. Hold on, guys. So let me share my screen. We're doing full screen, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do full screen. So I noticed that we had a few people commenting on.
Okay, just want to make sure.
So this over, Ganti's over on YouTube. He's over here. He said, "Hi, RJ Manny. How are you guys? Doing really well. Young man, you want to answer that? Doing really well,
I'm
man.
good, man. I'm just good. Shipping stuff. I mean, I'm shipping stuff from other businesses. It's kind of I'm getting those emails from our customers that, oh, where's my stuff, and blah blah blah, and I'm like, I don't know. Look what's going on in the world right now, like.
And then Ganti said real fast. He said, looking forward to master pages.
Cool.
So he's looking forward.
Let's get to it. I actually before doing the master pages, I had there's somebody in the group that not messaged me, but posted a while back on doing page numbers. So I'm gonna throw that in today really quick. Just it's really easy. Yeah. And then I'll throw that in really quick, and then we'll start the master pages. So whenever you're ready, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Also, to Ganti, if you have any questions, please ask about the master pages. This right here. Anything at all, anything on your mind, please ask. Manny and Younger right here. We have them. Anything related to InDesign or anything that you're struggling with, please ask them. They're like I said, they're when it comes to this, they're really solid at this. So this is what they do. Okay, let's get right into it.
Ready?
And we're gonna disappear from the page, guys. So it's gonna be full screen, so you guys can see everything. What's up, AJ? What's going on, man?
All right, nice trouble.
Are we full screen? Just want to do it because I want to make sure that
we're full screen.
All right, cool. All right, guys. So like I said earlier, I did get some messages in our private Facebook group how to add the page number. So it's pretty easy. All that you're gonna do, obviously, you want to make sure you stay within the guidelines, the margins. So our templates already have the margins in play. So as long as you don't go past the pink line in the bottom right here, will be fine. I'm just dragging a text box, right? And all I'm gonna do is gonna hit the go into the type, and I'm gonna insert a marker, and it's gonna be the current page number. And there it is. Voila. It's A because it's in the A master page. So once I assign the master pages to the rest of the pages, you'll see the page numbering. So, and then all I need to do is make sure this is centered. So I want to make sure this is centered. And I'm going to just copy it, drag it. Same thing. I want to make sure it's centered. And then I'm sorry, go ahead.
So you're labeling the pages? So that's what
page numbering. Yeah. So this is like a special character. And you won't see the page numbering because it's an automatic feature that gets applied to the actual page. We're currently in the master page settings, right? So we don't have anything right. So we're going to add our pages, right? So we're going to insert What do we do? 150, right? So 147. We'll do it. We're all we're gonna do is, let me go. I'm sorry, guys. I probably went too quick. So I'm gonna go into this little palette, insert pages. I'm gonna insert 147. All right. This little master page dialog, you're gonna select A because that's where our master page is at, right?
Mhm.
So hit the A, and then press OK. And everything is dragged. We have all the pages right here. And check this out, guys. There's our page numbers right here, 4, 5, all the way down to the 50. We usually leave the last page blank, so I'll delete that one, or I'll leave it blank. So right click, you're gonna apply a master page, and you're just gonna put none. I'll give you a blank page. So basically, that's it, guys. Like, pretty easy, right? Assign it, new pages, and assign the master page. And all your pages are here, as you can see. The page numbers in the bottom. If you want to assign a special character to it, right? So you can go back and say you want to make it smaller. We will go into the character styles. We're going to assign the new character style. We'll just say page numbers. And maybe you want it a little smaller. I believe the font that we have is Geo. Tag. We'll go with the size. Let's see. Let's go with the 6. We'll do a little bold. Or we could even change the color. We can go. It's in the character. We'll go 50% gray. So okay. And you go back to the pages. You're gonna go into the master page. You're gonna select it. You want to make sure that you assign the page number character style. So that's a little too small. So let's go back, double click. We'll do let's go with 12. That's good enough. Press OK. And you want to go ahead and save this. Go back to your pages, and you should have, it's a little too, sorry guys, it's a little too bold for me. We can do thin. We can do light. We don't want it too. There it is. Back there. As you can see how easy it is to control the character styles, guys. Like, pretty much we're doing all the changes in the master pages, right? We want to make sure that everything you do is done here. Once you've assigned the master page to the rest of the pages, it's going to do it automatically. See? Automatically. You don't have to touch any of these. And again, if you want to change anything in the header, same thing applies. Go into the character styles and say you want to make it bigger. I don't know. We'll just say you want to make it a little bigger. 90. Hit the OK. Go back to the pages, and it's going to be applied.
Dang,
Pretty
so
easy.
So it basically just numbered all the pages for you right there instead of
Yes.
you doing it one by one by one.
Of course.
By one by one.
I don't know if PowerPoint. If anybody is a PowerPoint user, let me know if that happens. See, it's 149. I mean, like I don't include our page numbers in our templates, guys. But again, I just taught you how to do it. It's pretty easy. All you would need to do. Let's just do it again so people can.
So now I gotta edit this title now, guys, because I'm gonna show you.
It's a little curveball.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I showed you how to put the numbers on the pages. So
pretty easier. So yeah, I mean, you can drag it. It's just all it is, guys, is you're inserting a marker in the. You go in the type palette, markers. You want current page numbers, and then there it is, and then you're gonna assign a character to it. It's already there. And then drag this. Option Shift drags it. And then it will be applied to all the pages. Pretty easy. Yeah, you're gonna have to I'm sorry, RJ. I completely threw you off. But look, I mean, it's a pretty simple thing because I mean, it's kind of relatable, right? Because it's master pages, page numbers.
But
Again,
mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think that little touch, right? That little touch adding to it, man, it just makes all the
Yeah.
difference, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you want, I just put them down here in the corner. I mean, in the center. And if you want to take it to just the corners, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to make sure that you have enough space, so that when it is over a few 100 page or whatever 100 something, you want it's going to be 3. You want space for 3 digits. So there it is. And then again, option. I'm on a Mac, so option shift. You're going to drag that over here. And check this out, guys. Go back into your pages. You can just double click on the first one, which is 4 and 5. And guess what? It's right there on the on each corner. You can make adjustments. You can make it to where it's justified left, justified right. Oops, there it is. And there it is. It's right in the corner. But once you get to like the 3-digit ones, see, it's right there. It's going to be, yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, you want to, you can add a box, you can do whatever you want. But for those that want to add the page numbers, it's pretty easy. You're always going to do it in your master pages. So that's it, RJ. I mean, like, what else? I mean,
well, I mean, typically any edits that you do has to be in the master pages. I mean, I made the mistake of trying to edit when I was on just a regular page. I'm like, how come this ain't working? And I realized, oh, I'm not on the master page. So everything, as long as you guys are applying master pages, all the edits has to be done on master pages.
Correct.
Like I said, I make that mistake all the freaking time. It's one of those things that's just people just do it.
Yeah, if you get lost and then I mean when you're like in just work mode and you're just kind of trying to finish stuff, and sometimes you'll double click on like the actual page and you're making changes. Also too, so I want to also go over this, guys. So so right now, if you want to make like special edits, right? You want to add something here, or you want to add anything that's just to one page. There's all the pages are locked, right? So you really can't do anything to the pages. So the one thing to do is you're gonna go into the page palette, and then you're gonna click on, say you want to do something on page 4 and 5. So you're gonna make sure that this is selected. You're gonna override the master page. So basically, what it's gonna do, it's gonna will let you edit it. So now it's you override the thing, but also, I mean, you override the master page. But see, keep in mind, guys, like you're making edits to a page. So if you want to add, something to here, you can, so that it's only added to this page. Anything that you want to add for the entire document, you're going to want to do it in the master pages, like Young said. But now you have control over, when you override the pages, now you have control of what you want. So you want to add an image, you want to add some, whatever. Yeah. You do it here. You override the page first. But I don't recommend doing that because it's just easier whenever you're trying to unlock 3 different versions of a journal, right, or whatever. You want to make sure you keep everything consistent. So you do everything on master pages, and that way, I think it's all going to depend what type of journal you're doing. For the sake of this video, I'm just teaching you how to override the pages in case you want to do something to a specific page. But remember, it's only to that specific page. You cannot change the rest of the pages. You want to make sure to do everything. Once again, I'm going to repeat myself. Everything must be done in the master pages. So master page A.
So let's say because I know you designed all this already. You already did all this. I'm not saying to create another whole design on the spread. So on the master page, can you show them how would you create just a blank master page, right?
Okay, yeah. So say for example you want to add something. I don't know. You want to add like I don't know what did you add? Okay.
Let's add some notes or something.
Okay,
right?
Yeah, there it is. All right. So right here in the little palette, you're just gonna put new master.
Okay.
Pretty easy. So you name it notes, whatever. Okay. And then I guess we can do really quick. create a table. You can just do, usually it's about 25. I'm just kind of guessing.
Yeah.
Make sure you select. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, look too big. So, hold on, guys. Window styles, my table styles. So you want to make sure that these are smaller. There you go. So say, you can always insert more rows. So maybe 10 more.
This is the magic right here.
Oh yeah, this is, I guess this is the magic. And then you want to make this bigger. There it is. So, and then when you get this little error, that means you've gone it's pretty much dragged to the bottom of it. So it's too much. So you're gonna delete. So boom, delete. You want to make sure also that you stay within the margins, right? So that's it right there. You can drag this down. Delete this row because it's too much. And you can just put notes, right? Drag. Go into the header. Again, it's probably too much. Delete a row. Sorry, guys, I'm going really quick, but you kind of get the idea.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Boom. That's another page. And then you can go back to your master page. Say for example, you like the where the pages are at. You're gonna select these guys. You're gonna edit, copy, go into the B master page, edit, paste in place, and now guess what? You have pages for your notes. Now, so now you're saying like, how am I supposed to add that master page, right? So if it's alternating, right? If you're gonna be alternating, say you want the recipe here, you want additional notes on the next page, next spread. So you're gonna do this, guys. I believe this is So you're gonna select the page 6 and 7, right click. You're gonna apply master page, and you're gonna do B, and there it is. And same thing. I mean, you can do it like this. You can select it. You can do it any way you want. Same thing. It would be same thing. Apply the master page, and now you have an alternating. What I normally do, I'll delete every. I mean, you can go back and just kind of select what you want. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, for the sake of the video, I don't want to go on a tangent. And but easy way again. Right click. You're gonna apply a new master page, which is B, and then there it is. So you got your A, and then your B, and you have master pages. I'm sorry, you have the page numbers. So.
Dang, you did that pretty fast right there.
Sorry if I did too fast.
No, but I'm just like
yeah,
that's
like
how
you can go back to it. Yeah,
right?
guys. So you can go back to it too, and say you want to do. You want to split the columns, right? So you can split the cell vertically, and now guess what? You have 2. Yeah. It's pretty easy. I don't think I've gone through this, but you could split it's all you do is select the table. Right click, and then you split the cells vertically. So now you have 2 different, say you want to do, I don't know, additional stuff. But pretty easy stuff. Again, everything's done in the master pages. So if you go back, so I just split the cells, right? Let's go back into our master pages where it's already laid out. Guess where? It's already been applied. You don't have to do anything. Guess what? Boom, you have double.
So what happened was you went recipe card and then notes, right. Recipe card then notes, right? So basically what you did was do that transition right there, and now you have notes behind every single recipe card.
Yeah. I mean, there's different ways you can set a new pages and you can assign pages to. But the quickest way, you just click on the page that you want to reassign, and you're just all that you would do is you'll apply a new master page. and that's it. I mean, we kind of did the spontaneous, it was kind of last minute, but it's, as you can see, that's how quick your journal can change, right? You go from one master page to two, you know? So
he kind of showed you, like, he almost went backwards here. I mean, typically most people will always create and apply the master pages in the beginning.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Right. So he's you know, he kind of went a little backwards, sideways, almost. But still, I mean, that's good to know. I mean, if you ever want, if you do forget and then you need to go back and apply a master page, that's how you would do it. Right?
Yeah, you want to make sure to do all that before you sign any of the pages. Yeah, like Young was saying. At this point, you're just kind of like, you're doing a little extra work, but it's not gonna. It won't hurt you.
It's not hard. It's more tedious than anything.
Yeah. You don't. I mean, I wouldn't do it like that. I would probably delete the pages, right?
No, I think this is a good example because a lot of people, they get confused. Like, how do they make it their own? They don't know how to make it their own.
Yeah,
but I mean, literally,
I'll duplicate the spreads.
But literally what you just did, you're more than halfway of making the actual interior your own, right? So for example, like if you don't want to upload what everyone else is uploading, right? So the same, like I tell you guys, like when you upload stuff and you upload the same thing everyone else is uploading, you're creating more competition for yourself. Now, when you're making it your own, you're creating less competition for yourself. And Manny just showed you a perfect example right there.
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, you have to do the diligence in researching. Okay, so there's a recipe card. You have that layout, right? What else can I add to make sure that I change the layout so that if someone else wants to is looking for a particular thing, again, it comes down to research, right? It comes down to, okay, the people that are buying these books, you look to see what they're buying, and if you see a layout that has, say for example, it has a macronutrient breakdown, right? Because a lot of fitness people want to know how many calories, they want to know the carbs, fat, and the proteins, and you want to make sure to cater to that niche. So then there it is. You have this. So say, for example, you don't need that, right? So just delete it. Delete it. And then drag it over. You can drag this over there. Give me a second. Hold the shift. You want to hold the shift key and then drag. So say, for example, just to fill the space for right now. There it is. So that you have another one really quick, right? No macronutrient breakdowns. That one has you have to override the pages again. Give me a second. Yes. Okay. So there it is. Like, again, you want to make changes before you add the pages, because as you guys saw right now, then it overrides it, and then you have the same information there. So you want to make sure you start off clean. Don't add any. This is we're doing it backwards. Everything has to be done first before you start assigning the master pages to the pages, right, Young?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, there it is. So I mean, now you change the layout. Now you took off the macronutrients portion of the recipe. Now you can, make it look different. And you save this, and then you move on to a third one, right? You want to do 1 to 3 variations of something, so at least if you're throwing it up on KDP, at least they can see the preview of whatever you're selling, and then they could be like, "Oh, okay, cool. I need the macronutrients," and then they're going to purchase that. So again, come down to research. I prefer to leave this here because I think a lot of people care what they're eating these days, and they want to make sure they're not, overdoing it on certain stuff. Right now, people are baking and stuff, so it's pretty easy just to throw something in there. But yeah, I think I pretty much went through all this, so this is pretty much all set. All you would need to do is save it as a high quality PDF, and save it, and that's it. And I think our next series of videos, what's the next one, RJ? We're doing cover, right?
Yeah, we could do cover. There's cover, and I think I have to check the list, but there's cover. The cover's on our list. It should be like up one of the next videos, and I'm not sure exactly. I have to check the notes. But yeah, that's Yeah, solid. It's good.
Yeah, guys. So it's a quick save as, and then you export as our file. Save as. I'm sorry, Adobe. I usually save it as a high quality print. It's right there, and then boom, that's it. It's ready to go.
And then also too, if you guys aren't aware, I said it already, but we're going to be giving this interior away at the end. So this is going to be, you guys are seeing how we're going to breaking down this one interior and going through it all, and then at the very end, you guys get the final.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I wanted to do, is just kind of like do something for free. Again, like we're trying to plug in PixelPod, and that's just because that's our business. But at the same time, like a lot of people are getting free stuff, but then there's no way of them to make any edits or any changes to the interior. It's just kind of one of those like upload it as is. So this is our take on that, as far as like we're showing you how to customize it. I mean, it could be it could be a recipe. You can even put bread recipe.
So that's what I was thinking, huh? And then give them notes like how the bread tastes.
There it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can do pretty much just by changing the title. Again, see how I made the mistake? I didn't change it into the I didn't do the match page. So let's just go back. You're gonna do that in the match pages, and then it's gonna be pretty much.
Teresa said she can't afford InDesign. So Teresa, I wish I can afford InDesign. I'm sorry. Well, when you're able to afford it, which would be pretty soon, because we're teaching you everything right here and breaking everything down for you. You can always come back and watch all this, because we're spilling the beans. Like, we're giving you all the free information that you need to create your own interior, right? But not only that, we're providing the service to it as well. So we're like, how would you say it? We're like showing you guys everything, right? We're breaking it all down for you, teaching you how to create your own. But then not only that, if you want more interiors, we actually have the service too with PixelPod Studios, where we have the interiors.
How much is it? It's like $20, isn't it, a month?
I believe.
So Teresa, and I'm not here to tell you to go out and spend money if you don't want to, especially during these times right now. But I would say $20 a month is pretty affordable, and I'm not just saying that. Like I don't get a commission from Adobe for pushing the products, but I would say if you think $20 is too much, I would say maybe go through your personal finances, and I bet you're probably spending a lot more on stuff that you probably don't need. That's just my own personal opinion. I think $20 is more than affordable.
I have something to say about that. Like Teresa, like I think, based on the crazy times we're living in, you have to minimize your expenses. But maybe I'm not saying if you have Netflix or any subscription that is not needed, like maybe cancel that for a few months and then purchase InDesign. And I think at the end of the day, the reason why we're really emphasizing on this is because it's really easy to learn, but also it saves you tons of time. I mean, what's the point of using Microsoft PowerPoint, right? If you're going to spend, a couple hours doing what we just taught you in minutes. Like, to me, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's a publishing software. People, build books and magazine layouts. It's all done in this software. So it's industry standard. And I think for the most part, people just don't know about it, and that's kind of our mission, right? To teach people like, hey, look, this is what you can learn. I mean, like, why spend countless hours learning PowerPoint and wasting time and something that you can do in InDesign in less than 5 minutes? Like, to me, how much money is worth your time? Again, I'm not here. Like Young said, we don't get no commission off Adobe. I've been designing since like '95. I use Photoshop and Illustrator, and back then there was no InDesign, but it was PageMaker. So I've been doing this for quite a while. Yeah, I taking it back freshman year, and I started learning this stuff.
You had the system in the Honda with the Tupac playing?
I had the Hyundai, man. What are we talking about?
Biggie. Oh, Biggie.
I had the Hyundai Excel, dude.
Yeah,
No, guys. I mean, look. Like at the end of the day, it's like to me. I have a son. I have another business, and you know, freelance is my main business. But at the same time, guys, like I'm not gonna waste my time. There's a lot of free stuff out there, free software, third party stuff, and I don't waste. Honestly, I don't waste my time with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Reason being is I just don't have time to spend on learning something that I could just do in a few minutes.
I think all about also too, Teresa, let me add to that. I think it's all about goals. I'm not saying to just right off the bat go get the subscription. Like focus on a goal. Like say if you want to make it just $100 a month, right? With KDP, I recommend making money with the KDP first, and then reinvest with your businesses and stuff like that. Even if you have to make $20 a month with KDP, take that $20 and go over with InDesign or Infinity Publisher, like stuff like that. We're not saying we're not going to be making content on PowerPoint because that would be a lie, but we're going to cover every single thing, and that's our mission, like to cover every single tool that people are using so we can relate to you guys and kind of give you guys a bigger picture and make this so much easier for you to understand. I think it's going to take a little bit of time for us to do that, but that's okay. But yeah,
I think Adobe is doing a promotion right now, Teresa. I think you can get InDesign for like 3 or 6 months. I don't remember. It's something like that, right, RJ?
Yeah, I think it's 3 months. 3 months.
Yeah, I think it is. But I think Affinity. I mean, look. Also, too, we're going to be doing stuff on Affinity, guys. We honestly we're still experimenting on it, and like Young is doing some back end work where he's
this is coming.
Yeah. Like we're focusing on InDesign because rather than you waiting for us for Affinity, like let's just teach you how easy it is with InDesign. Affinity is almost the same thing.
Yeah,
it's cheaper. So I think it's 50% off too right now.
Yeah, so one thing we did learn experimenting behind the scenes with Affinity, it's pretty dead on to InDesign. So if you know how to use InDesign, I can almost guarantee you guys will know how to use Affinity because they're very similar. So I would say even if you don't want to use InDesign and you want to get Affinity Publisher somewhere down the road, I would say learn InDesign, because if you learn InDesign, by the time you get Affinity Publisher, like I said, it's about, from what I've seen going in there and playing around with it, it's like 90% the same.
Yeah.
So if you guys know InDesign, you guys will know how to use Affinity Publisher.
Yeah. The only difference is the cells, the cell styles and the table styles is the only thing's different. Oh, and did Young just fell off?
Yeah, we froze. Like I said, we're not telling you to spend money and all that. I mean, like let me give you the good example. Okay, I get my Starbucks coffee almost every day. Do I need to spend $4 or $5 a day? I can probably drink the coffee at home, right? Probably save a couple of bucks here and there. That's what I'm talking about, right? Like I think we all go out and spend money on things that we don't really need. If you really want your business to excel as far as KDP Publishing, I think Affinity Publisher, InDesign, those are tools that you're going to need for your business, right? And I would say just based on that, you should make a decision. I'm not here, telling you to go out and spend money. That's not what we're saying. But we're just saying it's funny because, and I think it's because what's that adage? It's the instant gratification. People spend money because of instant gratification, right? I spend my $5 because in return I get an instant gratification when I get that cafe mocha or whatever, right?
Because that's what I was going to say next. So you're spending $5 on coffee. You're going to tell us what kind of coffee you're getting, but you're not telling us what kind of coffee. So what kind of Starbucks coffee you're getting?
That's the point that I'm trying to make, Teresa. And I'm, and Teresa, I've known you for a while now. I've seen you and I've communicated with you within the group. So that is, I'm not saying, oh, just spend your. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying. Well, what I'm saying is, I mean, we can all kind of cut back on some things right now. Right? So
Young, what kind of Starbucks coffee you getting?
Dude, I had one this morning. It was a frappuccino.
Okay.
Again, I shouldn't have spent that $5-6, but I did, right?
All right, guys. So thank you, Manny, for sharing your screen and stuff and going over everything. And Young, thank you too as well for input on the.
Yeah. Did we get all the questions?
No, that's next. We're gonna go straight into these questions right now. It's 5 to 10 minutes Q&A, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and call it right there. Thank you very much for asking the questions. Marvin, starting off with you. What is your suggested price range for coloring books? So right now I've been testing straight to $7, so like $6.99, straight to there, and I've been having some coloring books sell the next day. So I'm just like, so before I do $3.99, $4.99. And then now I'm having success at anywhere. So $6.99, and next I want to try $7.99. But they've been selling so straight to $2 royalties right off the back. So I think that's pretty cool that I'm testing that out because I just want to see. I'm always a big fan about testing. It makes all the difference because if you sell, say you sell 100 new books, right, at $3.99, right? I'm not even sure how much this thing is, like 80 something cents. But then you go to $6.99, you go to $2 royalty, right? So that you actually made an extra $200 a month. So that makes all the difference if you think about it. And now at scale, right? You're crushing in, you're going. You think about it like you're wasting a lot of time if you're pricing low. But I know if you want to get your book ranked, pricing low always works really good too as well. So it's up to you. Testing. Ganti. So I want to know in a later webinar how to bring my PNG, JPEG, PDF assets I have to import into Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop to manipulate. I know how to manipulate. Then get to the final step to Adobe InDesign and then make the KDP book and export it to KDP. I don't know. I don't want to bring my graphics from Illustrator, Photoshop to Microsoft PowerPoint. I hope I am clear about what I'm asking.
Yeah. So Ganti, like this. So did we lose Young?
No, he just got covered up.
Oh man. Okay. I think I know what you're saying. So basically, you want to know how to import the PNG files that we have that we offer when you subscribe to our membership. We have a video back there in our Podia where I pretty much import the PNG, but you mentioned Illustrator and Photoshop. The crazy thing about Illustrator, if you do import an Illustrator, an EPS or AI file, your file will increase because of the points of the vector-based graphic. So you want to avoid importing any SVG any AI or vector-based file because it's going to really bog down your system because vector-based graphics are based out of points rather than pixels. So when you import it in InDesign, when you export it to a PDF, it's going to be a big file. So just keep that in mind. Or you can just import, or you can just save it as a PNG. I think PNG files are awesome because you can not just the fact that you can do a transparent background, but they're very small bandwidth and very small files that you can handle. Again, if just go back there on Podia, I should have a video that I uploaded. If I don't, let me know, and then I'll be happy to upload something. But it's pretty easy. I mean, I can probably. Right now we're answering questions, but maybe on the next series we can. I can do it, or I mean.
Yeah. So I think in the next series you can go ahead and do that. But I think on the you go back to your back end of their membership website on Pixel Studio. Manny breaks it down. There's a video that shows you how to do everything.
Yeah, let me check right now. I want to make sure, double check. Go ahead, guys. Answer the next question.
Next question is Teresa. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was Teresa. Yes, Teresa. So, So Ganti. So we kind of went over that already. Manny, you covered that. What Ganti was asking.
All you do is you just add master pages. Mm-hmm. You go back to the pages palette and you add new master, and you can assign it A, B, or C, whatever you want to name it. And then all you do is you assign. Say if you do have a third or fourth master page, all you do is do the same method that I taught in this video, was assigning it to that master page, and then that's pretty much it. So same concept. I only added 2 pages for that one, but you want to add your third or fourth. You just need to make sure when you assign it to the master pages. What is Young doing?
Trying to look over the top. Trying to do the Wilson from Home Improvement.
Oh my God!
See his eyes. Teresa. So can I use the same concept? Can I use the concept of master pages in PowerPoint? Yeah. Yes, you can. Oh God, you see that spit? Yes, you can, but you have to. I think I don't know. It's really.
I haven't really messed with it. and I think there is some type of master page on PowerPoint, but I haven't really gone into it. Again, like when we decided to bring in PowerPoint files, it was just going to be based on the fact that you guys were well versed in the platform, so that you knew exactly what to do, because we do provide the spreads. So I think at the end of the day, you would need to do that on your own, on your end, so that you can manipulate or customize the interiors in PowerPoint. Again, Teresa, that's the reason we're going over it in InDesign, so we can teach you how easy it is. And I understand your circumstances. You got to do what you got to do. If you can't afford InDesign, then it is what it is. But look on YouTube for master page tutorials on PowerPoint. There's a lot of resources out there. You just gotta find them.
Let's see. AJ, free trials and a paid credit card are your best friend when trying new services. What's up, brother? What's going on, man? Hope you're having a good Monday. Happy Monday, by the way, everyone.
Actually, I just going back to, was it Ganji, or I'm sorry, what was it?
Gandhi.
No, I didn't say Gandhi. I said Ganji. There is
Ganja.
My apologies. There is a clip art to master page video on the back end of Podia. It's called adding clip art to master pages. So go ahead and look at that video. It pretty much, I break it down it's pretty easy, because all you do is you import it and you put it into your master page. But you should be able to see that video and do it yourself. If you have any questions, again, please post it in the Facebook group and I'll be happy to help you. Next one.
Yeah, Ryan said Infinity has a similar is doing 90-day free trial right now. So yeah, Infinity's doing a 90-day free trial right now.
Good.
What's up, man? What's going on, Ryan? I like that profile pic. Looks cool. Ganti said, thank you guys. Thank you. You're welcome, Ganti. Thank you for watching. And one more question. Here's Ganti. So if I bring the Illustrator graphic file to InDesign, how do I do that without the bloat? I thought that there is a way to link the InDesign to Illustrator bloat.
Oh yeah. Okay. So like I was I touched a little bit on that earlier. Ganti, you don't want to import a vector base, not unless if it's going to be on one or two pages. So if you are going to have a graphic that's going to be in every single master page, then you're going to want to export either a JPEG or a PNG straight from Illustrator. So you should be able to have that save as option or export as a PNG. I would recommend you doing that, because that's the only way your file is going to be small. If you want to do that stuff, you want to get away from importing a PSD file or any AI file, because it is going to bog down your file. When you export it, it's going to be a couple of megs, and you don't want that. So just make sure you do all that on its own software, Illustrator or Photoshop.
Okay. All right. That is everything right there.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's it. If you guys haven't signed up for PixelPod Studio, go ahead and check out the link down below. I'm have that information. That's damn dog. Gonna have the information down below. So when you guys sign up too right now, you guys get a total of 50 interiors. We're working very hard, and everything's looking really good. We have the new set of interiors coming out at the beginning of May 1st, May 3rd, May 2nd, May 3rd. One of those days, the new set of
I think I have it right here. Hold on, guys. I think it's going to be, we're trying to release it on a Monday.
Okay.
Or we can do it Friday, May 1st.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we have another live before then. I believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're shooting for the 1st. Everything is still on schedule. But if anything, if it's not the 1st, we'll do it on the 4th, which is a Monday. I don't know.
So thank you. Yeah. So like I said, and down below in the description, you sign up, you get 50, get access to 50 interiors. You get access to all the line drawings that are created for these interiors too, as well. Different research proven selling niches. These are interiors that these interiors are made in for. And then we're doing weekly calls. You get access to young Manny and myself. You guys can see all the knowledge and everything that we put together and apply to these actual interiors, the service that we provide for you guys. Like I said, go ahead and hit that link, sign up, give us a holler. You guys get a private Facebook group on the other side too when you guys sign up, and you get your own membership website too. I keep forgetting to add that. Anything else, guys?
No, that was it. Thanks for spending the hour with us today. That was fun.
Yeah.
Monday Madness, right? Yeah.
Monday Madness.
Yeah. Next one will be we'll go over the cover.
Yeah.
So most likely, excuse me. They'll be on Photoshop, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I believe so. Is your weekly calls every Monday? Yeah, we've been trying to get them every Monday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're kind of trying to stay consistent with this and talk about new stuff related to KDP or just designing the interiors and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, Teresa, next Monday, be here with your questions, anything that's related to KDP, please ask. All right, that is going to be it, guys. You guys have a good week. See you guys next week.